They are the lucky ones.
We will save you, but stay calm.
For others, the journey ends in death. Images like these are what prompted the AU to call on African leaders to act. Nkosazana Dlamini-Zuma addressed the issue back in June.
The tragedy of thousands of Africans undertaking perilous journeys across the seas, looking for greener pastures, has to motivate us to speed up the implementation of our Agenda 2063, so that the Africans, especially the young people, can indeed be able to have skills on our continent, have jobs on our continent, and only move across the seas when they want to move, not because they have to move.
Now that was 3 months ago, and little has changed. In fact, the number of refugees crossing the Mediterranean has instead increased, peaking at a record 130,000 just for the month of August. And while the large majority of migrants and refugees in this crisis are from Syria and Afghanistan, arrivals to Italy are almost exclusively from sub-Saharan Africa, with migrants originating primarily from Eritrea, Nigeria and Somalia. And more than half of the deaths at sea are African. So a plan of action is needed rather than just a promise. And while European leaders hold emergency meetings on the refugee crisis, migration experts are calling on Africa to act.
Unfortunately, so far we haven't had much since that AU summit. What we need, certainly from the African Union and the African governments, is leadership. Leadership that ensures that we do not see these tragedies that are befalling Africans who are trying to migrate to Europe.
The International Organization for Migration is to meet with ministers from across Africa, and the question of regional border control will feature high on the agenda.
If we hear African leaders and thought leaders also saying that, well, the European Union should be more accepting of people trying to come to Europe to earn a living, we certainly say that that should also start in Africa itself, where we have these punitive visa regimes. I mean, if they can earn a living in the neighboring country, then there's less need for them to feel that they have to cross the sea to get to Europe.
3 months ago, Dlamini-Zuma warned of catastrophe should Africa fail to act. And it's clear that migrants and refugees on the Mediterranean can ill afford another 3-month wait. Without action, more and more people will die. Lindy Mtongana, CCTV.